my channel, Vibing at the Dark _ with Mo. And if you're new to my channel, how about hit the subscribe button? And if you're a returning subscriber, how about send it to a family or a friend so they can vibe out with us? I'm over here smiling because I done said this 5 different times and start this video for 5 different times, and I'm just now starting the video. I ain't even got into nothing yet. And I just keep messing up. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, this is going to be another review video of Tyler Perry's show, Sisters, Season 4, Episode 9. Yeah. So let's go. My first pointer is, most of the time, before I get started, like I always say, I write the things down. I watch it and write it down. So, I be right where boom, 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 boom. How, the show first start to end. That's how I write mine in order. So, if y'all remember last week's show, then it's going to be in the order as the scenes played out. Anyway, so my first one is, most of the time I hate when people just blurt out everything that they thinking. I can't stand people that just really just blurt out anything. You don't have to say everything all the time. You don't have to be super blunt all the time. It's not being fake if you just suppress some of the things that you're thinking. I just feel like you really don't have to say everything that you're thinking. But anyway, in this case, Danny was asking important questions, and Danny was saying what was needed to be said in this case. When she was asking, do she know who the baby daddy is? Is she gonna keep it? All of this because, she was in a little riffraff with Aaron and Zack. So she was just asking, are you sure you're pregnant? Things like that the other girls wouldn't ask. So I didn't see nothing wrong with Danny asking them questions. But like I said, most of the time in real life, people just be blurting out whatever they be thinking. And I don't like that. The second one. At this point, I doubt Karen is pregnant. And if she is pregnant, I'ma stand on it's Aaron's. And in my thoughts or whatever, I think that the way this show gonna play out, like I said, if she is pregnant, I feel like it's Aaron, and I feel like it's gonna be set up, which I think I said in the last my last video I did. I think Tyler Perry gonna set it up where she probably gonna have a miscarriage from stressing out about Zack and Fatima and him moving on, and she's not moving on and not really wanting it to be Aaron baby. So that's my theory of what's gonna happen. If she is pregnant, she might have a miscarriage. And I feel like if she do have a miscarriage, I do feel like Zack already feel like this baby's his. So he got in his mind that it's his, which I don't think it's his. But if she have a miscarriage, I think he will be more sympathizing with her. Yeah. And that might get Fatima a little jealous, but I don't think he gonna go back to her or nothing like that. He not gonna really want her. I just think it's gonna make him cater to her feelings a little bit if all this happened. Just my thoughts. My next one. Karen said she wanted Fatima to know what type of man she was dealing with. But it definitely backfired on her. The type of man that she had in Zack, she thought he was still that type of man, but Zack is a new person with a new woman. Different women bring out the different sides of men. They don't always stay the same with everybody. Another one. It took way too long for them to get to the point with Karen trying to tell Fatima what she wanted to tell her. Soon the elevator opened and Karen, Andy, and Fatima was standing there, and Fatima just kept asking, what was this about? And they just was looking at each other or, going back and forth. They took too long. I know it's a show. I know Tyler Perry got to have his little time or whatever, but they be dragging out these shows, way too long before they get to points. That's one thing I hate about it. But I guess it's the suspense that he have us waiting on or whatever. Another one. Karen tried to pull a slick one in, and her face got dropped when Fatima actually like told her like she knew the whole time that she was pregnant. Like Karen really thought that she was doing something and thought that she really was gonna hurt Fatima by wanting to bring her there in front of all the girls to tell her that she's pregnant. Like she really thought that Fatima was gonna be sad, hurt, overreact. But Fatima handled it so maturely, like that she couldn't help but to, at the end of the little talk, respect Fatima and like Fatima, even though she still like got her feelings hurt. Like she still couldn't help but to respect her, the way Fatima handled it. And I'm glad Karen finally been honest about how she really felt about like how Karen really felt about Fatima and Zack. And she just got off her chest that she really was just bitter. She wanted her to hurt because she was hurt. And maybe this can start her healing process after she done apologize, let everything out. She can start her healing process. Like I said on the last video I did, I like how close and open Zack and Fatima is, because Fatima was able to handle the situation with maturity, like I said on the last comment, with no emotions, because he didn't leave her in the dark about nothing. Like, he was open and honest with her. So when Karen said what she said, it was like it didn't take her to no shock or whatever. She just like handled it like an adult. Like she already knew. And I feel like that's how most relationship in real life should be. Whatever going on, like be upfront, be honest. Tell your partner no matter how bad it will hurt them. Tell them so they won't be left in the dark and looking stupid when somebody has say something in the streets. If that stuff were to happen. I just want to say, Sabrina's sense of fashion is only fit for Sabrina. Like, I don't know what she be wearing, but it flows with her, and only she can pull that off. One thing I wish that, since Fatima always helping Zack or getting him to a level where he's at now and helping him grow, I felt like when he was telling her about the little hit and the little tip he got for the stocks, I felt like him and Fatima should have been studying these stocks. Like, because you knew it was a possibility that this could happen with them finding out that it was like a tip and it wasn't all the way legit. Because I feel like Fatima always have his back no matter what. And Fatima is going to have his back, like, when it come down to getting him out of jail or putting this stuff together that I feel like Hayden and Gary them had something to do with this setup. But she know more than Zack know. So I just feel like she could have helped put him on game. Like when Hayden came at the end of the show and was asking him the questions about the stock in 2015, asking about the stock in like 6 months before. Like, I felt like they should have been studying this. Like, soon they got a tip on people. His name was in circles that shouldn't be in. The way Karen is treating Aaron is exactly how somebody that one person loved the person and the other person don't. Like, Aaron loved Karen and want to be with Karen, and Karen, like, don't love Aaron and don't want to be with him. She's acting so irritated. And I know that feeling. I've been there before. When somebody really wants you and you really don't want them, everything they say or do is so irritating. Like, it's absolutely irritating. And that's how Karen is acting with Aaron. So, I identify that. She's irritated by Aaron. She don't even want this baby to be Aaron's, because it's like she don't have no feelings for him. And he's not Zack, so yeah. Gary is a very detailed and smooth person. And I feel like that's how he's gonna get Andy back. Like, he gonna win Andy over because he doing everything and he paid attention to everything that him and Andy talked about. And I feel like with that type of man, he would be like that with any person, not just Andy. And that's how he kept winning over, like, the females and his past wife, and why the past wife is the way she still is. or whatever, because he been the same way probably with her and wild her over to the point where like she gonna go crazy after he finally tried to leave her, because he was like amazing while they had him. Like I said too already, I knew Hayden and Gary was working together. I said that in like some of the previous videos that I made. Hayden and Gary was working together, and it showed that at the end of this show right here that they're running in the same circles. With Q, I think Q would be waiting on Maurice when Maurice get off work at Maurice's house. I don't know if he's gonna be inside the house or just waiting like at the door, but I think when Maurice get off and go home, Q will be right there. Yeah. Like I keep saying, I still think Hayden and Gary set Zack up. I really think it's more of Hayden. Like, I don't really think Gary like had much, or is as invested in setting Zack up as Hayden is. But he just rolling with the punches because Hayden is doing what he wants to do. If y'all get what I'm saying. Gary got Hayden doing something for him. So now Gary is doing something for Hayden, which is digging into the Zack thing and setting him up. Yeah. And that's the end of my review. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you agree with anything I said, give me a thumbs up again. If you disagree with anything I said, you can either give me a thumbs down, but just give me a thumbs up or thumbs down, and comment in the comment section below. And that's the end of this video. Bye.